Hello my viewers, I'm back at my project property again, and today I'm going to look to see what I need to do so that I can pull some power to use it, while I'm working on this property. Let's see here. Looks like what I got to do is get a breaker maybe for this, and so that I can have at least 120 volts for my extension cord so I can run my saws and things like that. So let me see what kind of information I can see here on this panel. Let's see. Right now, well, the breaker's off, but I do know I have power coming in. So this isn't much of a panel, though. Quite honestly, I'm probably, I don't know if I'm going to replace this whole panel or work with it or what. Let me see here. It's got some burnt areas there. Let's just focus in. Let's see. And I'm not too sure about this breaker here. At that, it says 100 amp. It might be. Let's see. Looks like must be a clip in, because I don't see where it screws in or nothing. Probably a square D more than likely. Yep, there it is. Square D. How about that? Okay, square D clip in. So, you may be wondering why I don't go ahead and just have a tractor or something, just knock this old building down. See, all that stuff costs money, and I'm trying to do this renovation on a shoestring budget. Save money wherever I can, because see, this is my job now. This is my new job, so penny saved is a penny earned. Might also be noticing that I'm putting different stuff in different piles. Well, that's one of the advantages of tearing this down, slowly, is that I can grab the drywall and other non-burnables into a trash pile, and I can put the wood in another pile that can be burned, because see, that's the other thing that costs money, is hauling off all the debris. I think that people have sort of a natural ability to do basic construction, because I've heard about a lot of people who never done this sort of work in the past, and they go ahead and start doing it, and they do very well at it. I mean, it's kind of a natural thing, I think, to be able to build your own domicile. So I kind of personally think that we are hardwired to actually build our own domiciles in that sense. Sort of like how a lot of animals in the wild are hardwired to build their own domiciles. So are we. We just haven't discovered that at a personal level. So what I'm doing here, in a sense too, is I'm earning sweat equity in this property by me being the worker, doing all the work. And that to me is important, because I don't have the money to really hire a bunch of people to do this job. Now, I might have a little bit of money, but I've got prices on what it would cost to have this work done. Nobody was interested in diving into this mess. Some people just don't want to work anymore. It's hard to find somebody that'll actually get their hands dirty. Okay, I had some scrappers come out and get what they wanted in the steel. Normally I would do that myself, but I thought, well, just to get rid of this big stuff. You know, steel's not worth that much money. If it was a bunch of copper, I might have done it myself. But anyway, I went ahead and got some scrappers to come out, like I said, and they grabbed the big stuff, you know, washers, the dryers, the refrigerators, all that kind of thing. But they didn't really dig into this stuff to really get all the steel out or anything. I mean, I've been finding all sorts of little bits and pieces of stuff that's got steel on it. They weren't interested in really getting their hands dirty to speak of. I mean, they just wanted to get the low-lying fruit. So it's hard to get anybody to do much of anything anymore, really. Everybody wants big money to do just the slightest little thing. But like this addition, taking this addition apart, I couldn't get anybody interested in doing that at all. All right, I'm going to talk again about home insurance. You know, the company that covers a lot of homeowners, especially for flood insurance in Florida, which is Citizens. I don't know if they're going insolvent or if they're just about insolvent or what, but you know, they're not really paying many claims for these last few storms we've had that I know of. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of people complaining that what they got paid was just a fraction of what would cover the cost of the repairs and the damage. The problem, I don't believe, is ever going to go away, because we're always going to have storms, and it's going to destroy people's homes, and people are going to need to rebuild. But what do you do? I mean, what's the insurance company supposed to do? Because, you know, they have to make money, and so that to be able to afford to cover people's homes or businesses, I mean, it's going to cost more and more every single year, because labor goes up, materials goes up, just everything gets more and more expensive. I don't think there's a solution to ever being able to get affordable home insurance like there once was. My own personal solution is to just go bare, meaning not having any insurance. I had to ask myself, is it cost effective to even have homeowners insurance other than maybe a liability? In my own situation, I can just simply save the money and, you know, year after year, and make the repairs myself. Personally, I've been fortunate enough to never have to make a claim on insurance. If you're purchasing property in Florida, just be sure that wherever you're buying is high and dry, or that the property is up on stilts or something, because it's going to flood. I mean, I can't understand how some people want to build a house on a sandbar and think everything's just going to be just fine. Personally, I can live in a humble abode, maybe even in an old mobile home, and you know, where it doesn't flood, and yet still elevate the mobile home up high, just in the event you have those what they call 100-year events. Because sure enough, if it could have a 100-year event, it's going to. If you're, we'll say, thinking of buying a property in Florida, and unless you're a millionaire, we'll say, that can afford to walk away from a property that just got flooded, or simply have it repaired, replaced, or whatever happens, you're going to want to purchase property that's high and dry.